ways you can be invalidating your partner.
Okay.
Now, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna read some problematic statements, and I want you to give me the way it possibly should have been delivered.
I got you.
Right? Problematic statement. You're making a really big deal out of this. This may be interpreted as judgmental plus dismissive. So, how would you convey those thoughts in a non-problematic way?
Help me understand what you're trying to say and why it's important to you. Help me understand it. I don't understand the significance of what you're trying to say, and I want to understand the significance. So help me understand what you're trying to say and why it means something to you.
Okay.
And the reason behind that is trauma manifests in different ways. Things that bother me may not bother you.
Gotcha.
One of the things that bothers me is how people speak to me.
Oof.
That bothers me.
Yeah.
You can't speak to me a certain way.
Yeah.
That bothers me. Yeah. Now, for you, you may say, as long as you're telling me the truth, I don't give a fuck how you say it to me. And so when you deliver messages, that's how the fuck you deliver messages. Hey, I don't like the way you do such and such. Whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa. Instead of, hey, like, you may be telling me something that's important to you. Like, I don't wash the dishes. I put the dish in the sink. And I'll get to it when I get to it. You complain about it. 5 dishes in the sink. Like, could you please start washing your dish after you use the dish? I don't see why that's a problem. I'm honestly telling you, I don't see why that's a problem. I could easily go, you're making a really big deal out of some fucking dishes. Why do those dishes goddamn matter? Woo, 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 woo. Instead of the why is that, like, I get you. Like, tell me, like, what's up? And then when you explain it to me, because we get fleas, we get, like, you explain and break it down why it's important to you. Now I get it. Oh, I understand the why. Now I get why you harp on those things. I get why keeping a clean kitchen, or I can't cook if I got all these dishes in the sink, so I have to wash those dishes before I can actually start to cook, to clean off the meat or the fish or the vegetables or everything I need to clean off. I need the sink to be able to do that. It puts me behind, which pushed the dinner behind, which pushed everything behind. I got it. That's important. You made it important for me. I get where you come from. Instead of your ass just saying, fuck it, you tripping today.
Yeah.
Because we do that.
Yeah, you own one.
You own one today. Them fucking dishes.
Yeah.
No, my nigga, like, understand where she's coming from and why she's coming from it, and stop and breathe for a second and say, okay, I understand that you're upset. Like, break it. Help me understand why this is an important thing. And it also gives the onus to the person. And I ain't mean to be long-winded.
Oh, you're fine.
And it gives the onus to the person to be able to, because sometimes we just do shit and we don't even know why we do it.
Yeah.
We just did it because our parents did it.
Yeah.
We just did it because we were taught we were supposed to do it.
Yeah.
And so when you ask that why, then you force them to go, you know what, I don't even know why.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it. Like, I get to the life.
Yeah.
I'm tripping.
Yeah.
Like,
all right.
So yeah.
Problematic statement. You should just get over it already. This disregards the fact that everyone's healing journey is unique and has its own obstacles.
Yes.
So how would you convey that? You should just get over it already.
I hate that one.
Yeah.
How I could convey that would be, what are some things that I can do to assist you in moving forward? How do we move forward from this? Yeah. I understand that it's a concern of yours. I understand that this is a trigger of yours. I understand that this could be grief that you have going on. But what I also know is we'll never get to where we're trying to get to until we move past this. So instead of us focusing on each other, let's focus on the problem. How do we move forward?
Got you.
What do you need me to do so we can assist you in moving forward? That could be, hey, if you could be a little bit more considerate, done. If we can talk about this before you do certain, great. Tell me what I need to do in this situation because we in it together. You're my partner. We in this thing together. What do you need me to do to assist you in getting past this? Mm-hmm. And I will do whatever it takes for us to get past this. And again, it's that double-edged sword. It forces the person to now think about solutions instead of thinking about the problem. Mm. I heard something this week that said, dude, worrying is worshiping the problem. Worrying is worshiping the problem. And in any relationship or situation, you can't worship the problem.
Damn.
Fuck that problem. How do we get past that problem? Well, how do we get to the next step? And once we get to the next step, now we have a system on what we can do to start moving forward because it's a lot of relationships, and you know people in relationships that just, the problems they had in year 1, they got year 14.
That's a fact. That's a fact. Like, why we still on this show?
Or every time it comes up, same argument.
Yeah. Yeah.
We gonna argue about you taking out the trash every goddamn time you don't take out the trash.
And then that, for one, to have that approach, that takes a level of maturity.
Yes, it does.
And also, it takes a certain level of patience.
Yes, it does.
Because a lot of times, we're not as patient as we think we are.
No.
And also, a thing that's kind of weird to me, because we tend to have less patience with our mate and the people that's closest to us than we do with people on the job or just the outside world.
Facts.
We are so patient with the outside world, dog, but we don't have no patience with our inner circle.
With the people in this house.
Fam.
With the people in this house.
That's so weird to me.
It is.
Like, you gonna scream on me over something that's minor, but the little person at your job crossed you 3 or 4 times, and it's like
all types of shit. Disrespectful, talk to you crazy, don't value you, and you just keep going and keep smiling and keep on. It's cool, it's okay.
And
the minute I don't put the milk back,
exactly,
you dirty son of a bitch.
Yeah,
it's like
over some 2%. All right, okay. Over some 2%. All right. Problematic statement. It could be worse. At least you didn't have to fill in the blank. You may be minimizing their pain by putting a positive spin on something that feels negative.
Yes.
That's a fact.
Never say it could be worse, because it also could be better.
1000%.
So,
and you don't know how I'm feeling at this moment. Exactly. So don't tell me it could be worse. This is worse to me.
So
it can't get no worse.
What you just said is exactly what you do. How are you feeling right now? Let's examine that. How are you feeling right now?
Yeah.
Not it could be worse. Not it could be better. Not it could be you didn't have to. Person says something, because I'm assuming this comes when somebody says something crazy to you, or they're complaining, or like, I'm so fucking tired of this job, man. I wish I could quit this fucking job. They get on my nerves. They don't appreciate me. I hate the hours. The pay ain't shit. I ain't had a raise in 6 years. And it could be worse. You could not have a job. Fuck you. And fuck what you say. You see where that went?
Yeah.
Instead of
word, nah.
Instead of, yo, why do you feel that way? Why do you feel that way about your job? And what are some of the things that like talk to me? Like, tell me your emotions about the jobs, and then once we examine that, let's figure out either one or two things. Either A, how we can make those things better at the job by your approach to it, or B, how we can get you out of that and get you somewhere to where you could be happy and productive. Because for me, and some people may disagree with this, fuck the money. If you are not happy where you are at, you are going to bring that shit in this house. And one of the rules that I have
is definitely going to be on you.
Leave that shit out there.
It's
Don't
definitely
bring
going to
it
be on you.
in here. And it's really hard when you got a fucked up job, for all those who have it, to not bring fucked up job shit home with you.
Lack of acknowledgement through silence avoiding a response, or ignoring the situation. That's the problematic behavior. The issue from this: staying quiet when someone is in pain and wants comfort or support from you may feel hurtful.
Yeah.
That, to me, that goes from within a relationship and like within the friendship.
I guess I'm looking like that because, man, people just need a class. Maybe I'll teach it. People need a class on how to be friends.
Friendship etiquette.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, people really don't know what to. I didn't know what to do. Do something.
I didn't
know what to say.
Yeah.
Say something.
Yeah.
This shit ain't multiple choice. Do something.
Yeah.
Yo, my auntie died. Man, I am so sorry to hear that. Condolences. Where you at? What you mean? Where you at? I'm pull up on you. Not.
Unless instructed otherwise. Yeah.
But I know what it is. It's us. I don't want to do the wrong thing. I don't want to say the wrong thing.
Excuses. So.
What if I don't? It ain't about you.
Yeah.
It ain't a fucking about you. It's about that person and the pain that they going through. Fucking do something. Give them a hug. Sit next to them. Rub their back. And stop asking them questions to put the onus on them to tell you what to do in their situation.
Exactly.
When I'm traumatized, don't ask me, is there anything I can do? I don't fucking know. I'm traumatized. Just do something.
Okay.
Like, stop asking me. You know, I'll give a great example. Pops bags. That was everybody's favorite phrase. Man, if you need anything, let me know. Not how that works. I ain't letting you know shit. I'm hurt. I lost my father. You need to reach out to me and see if I need anything, or just go do something. Have you eaten today? I'm gonna bring you something to eat. Come on, we finna get out the house.
I get you. I'm picking that up. We
finna go laugh. We finna get out the house for a minute. I'm gonna just take you somewhere. We finna go have a drink or something, laugh or something, or whatever. Like, certain times when there is tragedy and trauma, that's when you go into action. That ain't the time for you to be questioning and trying to figure out what well, I don't want to say the wrong thing or do the wrong thing. Motherfucker, it ain't about you. Because if you do the wrong thing, that person will correct you. Hey, I don't need that right now. Cool. And then you can have that dialogue.
Yeah.
But people are so afraid to do the wrong thing that they do nothing. They get spun into the I don't want to do anything because I don't want to do the wrong thing. Like, anything can be worse than what they're going through. Like, you ain't gonna make the situation worse. Your ass just don't want to feel that.
Yeah.
So be a friend, be a person of action. When you see somebody is going through something, act. And if it's wrong, cool. Let them correct you, but be open to that correction.